Well, a very good morning to you, Ramio Busiko, and our audience. I am coming to you from Katavi in Wakiso district, and we're speaking matters security because the Senior Staff and Command College in Wevaja is set to pass out 46 officers who have been undertaking a political commissar course. But well, of course, as they move out to go and serve the public, we want to understand from the police's political commissar, and that's Asan Kasingye, what role these officers are going to be doing in the community as they pass out this beautiful morning. Asan Kasingye joins me on set, and Asan, welcome with me on Morning at NTV.
Thank you so much, Ivan.
Yeah, you're passing out these 46 officers who have been undertaking the course. What basically have they been studying, and what are they going to do?
One of the departments that we have in the police is political education. And I think over time we all know the value of political education. The police, under Article 212, they have mandate of the Constitution. They have mandate of protecting people's lives and property, of prevention of crime, of working hand in hand with the population. Now, that requires the police to go out and be able to bring the public on board. So there must be a connection between the police and members of the public. But the police themselves now, before you even go to members of the public, you must be disciplined, you must be professional, you must be patriotic, you must have integrity. And all these issues are imparted by the political commissariat.
So which areas are they going to work in, or which regions of the country?
They are going to work in all the regions of the country. Every unit of the police must have a political commissar. Someone who is going to be working together with the officers. Someone who is going to have barazas to understand the issues that they face, the challenges that they face. Somebody who is going to understand who gets salary, who has got food, who has not got food. Somebody who, whose welfare has not been met. Somebody who can connect the junior officers to the senior officers in that station. So every unit must have a political commissar.
Afanda, we're speaking at the time when security, I can say, is totally disconnected from the public. Generally security, but let me be specific onto the police. And the public seems to have no proper connection to security, given what has been going on. Do you think as the police, or are you aware as the police, that you need to do a lot to restore the trust that security has to get with the civilian communities?
I'm very aware, and especially the COVID-19 operations and the elections that we have just had, they reduced the kind of trust that exists between the police and members of the public. There is no doubt about that. And we must be able to reclaim that trust, that confidence, that mutual trust, that cooperation. And that's the reason why we are...
the reason why we have these officers going back to those probably areas that are highly contested with such maybe agreement within the public.
No. Our priority is to make sure that all units in the country, they understand for reasons why police exist. We want every police officer to understand that they serve the public. And without the public, there is no way we are going to do our work. We have made so many mistakes, yes, but there are also areas where the public need to understand that they need to work hand in hand with the police. They don't need to fight each other. So as a country, if we have to have security, if we have to have law and order, there is need for the two institutions, institution of the public and institution of the police, to work together. So we are just going to each and every area. It is not whether an area had issues with the elections and that kind of thing. No.
You have been at the forefront of doing especially the reconciliation process when security has issues probably with the public. But then, what does a common man have to understand when these officers are going back to them?
I think the common man, what the common man has to understand is that these officers are there for them. We exist for the public. But the police also must understand that they exist because of the public. We serve the public. We don't serve ourselves. So the common man must understand that the police services are there for them. That the police is not going to charge them money to report a case. They are not going to charge them money if a case has to be removed from the police. They are not going to charge them money for police bond. Police bond is free. That the police officers are going to patrol their villages. That police officers are going to have their counter numbers open. When you call, they are there. If you go and give them information, they must treat it, with utmost confidence, confidentiality. They are going to understand that the police is there to take the bad people out of society, take them to court, charge them. That the police are not there to fight them. Because we all desire to have our communities safe and secure for our children, for ourselves, for everybody. That is what we all desire.
Would you subscribe to my submission that your officers you're passing out are going to work at an expense of some errant officers that you have always as police come out to say they did that outside the law?
Actually, what part of the reason why they are going there is to make sure that they fight that, the errant officers. Because, you see, their basic aim is discipline, to make sure that the officers are disciplined. And how are they going to do that? They are going to do that by constantly talking to them. Okay? They are going to help commanders. These are staff officers, by the way. These are not operation officers. They are staff officers who are they support command. And one of the things a commander needs is a disciplined force. And political commissars are going to make sure that they work with NCOs and other people to make sure that the officers are disciplined. So if any errant officer is there, I am sorry now, first of all, it is the time they must reform. Because if they have been errant, because they thought that we were not getting to them, we didn't know them, or that if they did anything, nobody was caring to take action, now we have people who are going to talk to them.
Well, Fande, for time purposes, let's leave it there. But of course, we will be following you up.
Yes.
We are going to pass these officers out and find out what probably more of what they need to do. Well,
yes.
Thank you very much for talking to us on
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, Ramya Usiku, Asan Kasingye has just been giving us a hint about the passing out of the 46 officers at the Senior Staff and Command College in Webaja, and we're also going to be following up, and so we can let our audience know. Let me come back to you in the studio. A very good morning to you and our audience.